Good morning. It's Miss Connie here, and I want to ask you a question. Do you know what today is?
Wednesday?
Yes, today is Wednesday, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Hump day?
What day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Woo-hoo! Mike. What day is it, Mike? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
It's hump day.
Hump day! Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
It's hump day.
Hump day!
DJ Mike.
You're right, today is hump day, but today is something else too. Today is Earth Day, celebrated every April 22nd. And this year, Earth Day is 50 years old. But let's take a look, what is Earth Day and how it was started. Earth Day was begun by Gaylord Nelson, a Wisconsin senator, in 1970. He saw a lot of pollution on the earth and wanted people to learn about the environment and how to keep it healthy. As you can see in the pictures, there's trash, there's an oil spill, and oil spills are really bad for nature. He asked people to help clean up the earth, and in 1970, more than 20 million people gathered to help. They did marches, there was speeches that told why it was important. People went around and picked up trash off the streets and people's yards. They sold buttons to raise money to help get the word out across the world that we all needed to help. The President of the United States and his wife got involved by planting trees on the White House lawn. And in some foreign countries, people even gathered and would sweep the sidewalks. Now, many countries around the world celebrate Earth Day. People are learning how to care for the earth. People celebrate Earth Day by picking up trash, recycling, planting trees, saving water, saving electricity, and much, much more. People make Earth a cleaner and better place. For Earth Day this year, my husband and I participated in the DNR Run for the Tree program. It was a 5K walk run in which promotes the idea of planting native plants in your gardens. All participants received this cool t-shirt and a medal. We also picked up trash down our road. After we were done picking up our trash, we planted an apple tree and a ornamental tree in our yard. Then we took some lumber that was used in another project and recycled it into planter boxes and our miniature version of a greenhouse where we're going to start seeds to transplant later into our vegetable garden. Here is what the rest of your teachers did for Earth Day.
Hey Torrent Tigers, happy Earth Day. Did you know over 75% of our waste materials are recyclable? Things like cardboard, glass, paper products, aluminum, and plastic can all be recycled. But only 30% of Americans' waste gets recycled. If you and your family are looking for a super easy and very important Earth Day project this year, why not start an at-home recycling station? All you need is some empty containers, some tape, a pen, and some paper to get started. Oh, and a little bit of magic. It's that easy. Now fill up your station with your recyclables, like aluminum cans, here, plastics, and cardboards. Now take this Earth Day to do a nice Earth Day project at home with your family and create a recycling center. When your bins get full, take them to your local recycling center to have them processed. You and your family can make a big impact on the Earth today and in many years to come. Happy Earth Day, Torrent Tigers. Wave.
Oh, hey guys! So today I wanted to talk to you about what I'm doing for Earth Day, and I made myself a shark game for Earth Day. So one of the things we always talk about in being responsible and taking care of our planet is recycling. And we talk about recycling in the sense that we're separating items from our trash that can be reused again. But we do not always talk about how we reuse items. So I took an old 2-liter pop bottle, it had Coke in it, and I made it into a shark with his spiky teeth and his wide open mouth to eat things with. And then I took an old broken flashlight for your keychain and put a balloon on it to make shark bait. So now I have a game where I can make my shark eat something. The other thing I did this week, or to celebrate today, is I made a tic-tac-toe board to play at home. And I did not have anything to do this with, so I went back out into my recycling bin and found some objects. I found pop tops that I could make into my X's and my O pieces. And then I took an old box of crackers and made it into my tic-tac-toe board. I cut my box apart so you can see my crackers, and I just painted one side of it and put a tic-tac-toe board on it. So now, with my bottle tops in my board, I could play tic-tac-toe with myself. Or with a friend if I had someone at home with me. So that's how I'm celebrating Earth Day. I hope you guys are having a great day too.
Hi friends, this is how my family and I celebrate Earth Day. We use a compost pile after everything that we eat, and then after my husband mows the grass. I hope you can celebrate an Earth Day as well.
Hi, Sam here, and for Earth Day, I'm choosing to ride my bike. I'm choosing to ride my bike instead of driving a car or riding in a car because cars will create pollution, which is not good for the earth. So I'm doing my part by riding my bike instead of driving a car. Happy Earth Day! Whoa!
Hey everybody, it's Miles. I'm back. It's a beautiful day today and Earth Day is coming up, so I thought I'd come outside to show you guys how to make a little project. What we're going to be making is a pine cone bird feeder. So I'm going to show you how to do that. What you're going to need is a pine cone, some peanut butter, some string, and some bird seed. Your first step is you're going to take your string and tie it onto your pine cone, okay? And what you're gonna come up with is this, all right? After you've tied that on, then you're gonna take your peanut butter and you start to lather it on there. Don't be afraid to get it all over there, okay? It's gonna get on your fingers and that's okay. It's just peanut butter. Once you have that peanut buttered up like this, you're going to transfer it over to your bird seed and just roll it around in there. And don't be afraid, you can even pick some up if you want and sprinkle it on there. So when you're finished, you can take your bird feeder and hang it up in the tree and watch the birds enjoy. It's really fun. Well, that's all I have for you today. But Earth Day's coming up, and if you want to do something fun, that's a great idea and it's really easy to do.
And we recycle. People throw things in the water and they come to our shoreline. And you need to pick them up in the water and not fall in. Recycling. Thank you.
Today on my walk, I picked up a bag of garbage. That's how I help for Earth Day. I was even lucky enough to find a $20 bill.
Hi, it's Terrence from 3.6. With Earth Day coming up, I'm thinking of some things I can do around my house to help conserve some energy around here. So one of the things I like to do is I like to go around on nice days like today. I like to open up our windows, let some of that nice air inside. And while I have the windows open, I can go over here to my thermostat and I can take this, I can turn it down, or I could even go ahead and turn it off. We don't need it running. Save that energy. Don't need the heat going. Don't need the air conditioner going at this time. Crack some windows open. Nice day. And another thing I can do is I can take some items that I have that I may normally throw out, or some people might normally throw out. I'm gonna take these. I can throw them in our recycling can, right, with all my other recyclables. So I've got some other items over here. I can take those. I can put those in the recycling bin to be reused in the future.
Wait, where are your cards?
Another big thing that's happens around our house is my kids, they like to leave their lights on, even though they're not in the room. Emmett is nowhere to be found in his room, but his light's still on. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna make sure I shut that light off. No more light. Save that energy.
Hi guys, it's Miss Margaret from Classroom 2.4. One of the things that I do to help the earth is I reuse my Meijer bags that I get, the plastic ones, as trash can liners. Another thing that I've done is I bought this nice insulated bag from Meijer that I take every time I go grocery shopping, and it's pretty big, so I can fit quite a bit in here. And that saves them from giving me more bags to reuse. I can just use this one. So I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and healthy, and I hope that you have all found a way to help the earth also. Bye.
For Earth Day, I am going to turn the heat down to save some energy.
So, how will you and your family celebrate Earth Day? Will you pick up trash? Do an art project from recycled materials? Plant a tree, a bush, or begin some garden seeds? Will you build a bird feeder or a birdhouse? Go on a nature scavenger hunt with your family. Or color a picture to remind others to help take care of the earth. What will you do? Send us a picture or an email telling how you celebrated Earth Day. You can print a coloring sheet or the scavenger hunt from here if you would like to do them.